Hey guys, this is June because I was born in June. Welcome to my amazing, super casual life today. Okay, seriously. Today I'm out of mood, okay? So I don't feel like doing pre-recorded version kind of live today, so that's why I have decided to do like a really real authentic live. I'm as if let's say you're watching it, you're live right now. I'm real person, okay? This episode I'm going to do something fun, okay? You guys can actually ask me anything in the comments down below if let's say you're watching. Otherwise I have gathered about 4 to 5 frequently asked questions about June. In this episode, I'm just going to reply them one by one, okay? So just hashtag live or hashtag comment when you're watching this episode. Okay, so the first one I always receive: June, are you single or are you married? So I was single before my birthday, so I got engaged on my birthday this year. My boyfriend proposed to me, which he has become my fiance right now. So guys, I'll be married soon. So please do not send me a weird friend request asking me whether I'm single or married, okay? So the second question: how to do Facebook Live when you don't feel like doing it? Okay. I've been doing this Facebook Live consistently every single day. I do miss out some of the days, but I try to stay consistent every single day for the past 6 months. This episode, it marks my 181 episodes straight, okay? So I have skipped how many days? I think it's less than 10 days I've skipped. So sometimes if let's say you've been watching me, some of the weeks, right, I will skip like one video, or like I think maximum is one video I'm skipping. Hey RJ, thanks for watching. You have an amazing interviews video always. Love it. Okay, so I do skip sometimes, and it's so hard to stay consistent, I have to be honest, because it takes a lot of disciplines. It takes a lot of the mindset to like tell myself. Sometimes when I don't feel like doing it, right, I will just tell myself, oh my god, June, it's just like 15 minutes. Once 15 minutes over, it's over already. Hi, thanks Rebecca, and thanks Meredith. I hope I spelled your name correctly. And hi Raghu. Slow your pace. Okay, I always fast, right? So when I don't feel like doing it, I will be like, force myself. I say it's just 10 minutes. Or if let's say you can't do it 10 minutes, you just do it 5 minutes, because it's the consistency that it's very important. Because sometimes I realize, even when I'm building other habits in my life, when I skip one day, my mind kind of will persuade myself to skip the next day, and it is really, really, really bad. So whenever I feel like not doing Facebook Live, firstly, I would just, pick one book, just talk about it. If let's say you really don't know, just list really short 3 things that a summary that I want to talk about, just go on live for 5 minutes. And then sometimes doing pre-recorded live can take a lot of the time. Okay, where am I taking time is because when you are doing pre-recorded, right, that is a mentality, which I want to tell you guys, if let's say you're starting new, just press live, do not do pre-recorded. Why? Because when you are doing pre-recorded, hi Carol, thank you so much. When you are doing pre-recorded live, you tend to want to perfect your video, because you are given the chance to perfect your video. That's why you want to perfect your video, which is really, really, really bad. So because sometimes when I'm recording right now I'm structuring my life this way. I have a welcome, say, hey guys, I'm June because I was born in June, welcome. And this episode, what we are going to talk about, this is section 1, and then section 2, I'll input my intro, like the one that I produce using InVideo. You guys probably know me through InVideo, right? So if let's say you're using my name as the discount code, you can get discount 50%, okay? So if let's say you're not sure, you can ask me. So after I have the intro, next would be the content. The content usually will take about like 7 to 8 minutes. And then after the content, I will also have a brand outro. Brand outro, I'll put it is either the offers that I want to promote, or just my brand, okay, and my website. So I realized this structure is really, really nice because I'm structuring for a YouTube video purpose. Okay, for me, when I'm comparing, I'm the InVideo girl. For me, I'm comparing YouTube video versus Facebook video, right? This is my findings. I'm still learning, so maybe you guys know the best. If let's say you guys know better, just let me know, right? Okay? So Facebook video and Facebook Live, it's time bound. It's just like, if let's say last week I did a live, and then it's more like the algorithm the algorithm is based on recency or engagement, okay? But then YouTube is very intention based, means that people reach to your video because maybe they are searching for some solution. They are searching for a particular topic. They are searching for a particular niche. That's why when you want to do a video, I'm trying to structure it so that not only it's searchable in YouTube, which give us like really organic free marketing traffic. At the same time, I'm also able to structure for Facebook. So when I was doing the pre-recorded and structure in the manner that I tell you guys, I realized that I was making one mistake I should, which is I wasn't being very engaging in Facebook. That's number one. And the secondly is that I was trying to seek for perfection. So sometimes I record my welcome message 2 to 3 times, which I try to avoid right now because I was like, oh, you could have done better. But then when this thing aggregate up, it will take a lot of your time in order to shoot one perfect Facebook live video. Maybe instead of doing like 15 minutes, in the end, it would take about 30 minutes of my time. But imagine, I already have so many stuff on my plate. Imagine 30 minutes become like 40 minutes if let's say I want to stay perfect, right? Then eventually you will feel like, oh, I don't want to do it anymore, okay? Does it make sense to you guys? So that's why if let's say you are starting out to do like a live video, don't go for pre-recorded, okay? So just hit live, because the most nervous moment, the most determining moment in order to make sure that you'll be able to stay consistent is you to press the live button, okay? So that's how I get through this feeling. I do have the day that I don't feel like doing it at all. So I'm just like a normal person like you guys, right? Yeah. So the next one is, the next question I got asked a lot is about the challenges you face in your business. Okay, so many different challenges. Okay, doing a business is just a roller coaster for me, because every day you are doing firefighting. Okay, a lot of time we really need to stay focused when there are chaos out there, like chaos. So I'm not a, so most of the time, if let's say one of the challenges that I face is that sometimes I get really easy to panic. Okay, so that's why I've been training myself to stay calm, because I know that whenever there is a problem, every time there must be a solution. Okay, so that's why the only way that we can think about a really, really good solution is when we stay calm and really think about it and then not to worry too much about it. So that is the one challenge that I faced. Is I had the moment where I was like always worried this and that will happen, but seriously, the things I have been worrying, it never happened. Okay, but then I wasted so much time in worrying the things that did not happen. So that's why right now I'm trying to tell myself, if let's say something happened, it's alright, just solve it. Okay, so I read this book. I think this is one of the top 10 millionaire mindset that I read before. Right? They say the bigger the problem, rich people solve big problem. Rich people love things that brings them trouble, because they know that they just need to. They get rich by solving like really, really troublesome job, right? So that's why we shouldn't be afraid of really things that are troublesome. Okay, so that is one of the challenges I always was worrying and panic, but then right now I'm better. I'm still learning. And the second challenges which I'm also facing right now, it's how to really structure and juggle my time between so many things I'm doing right now. So basically, I have two businesses. Like prior me doing my Facebook Live, prior me joining this one funnel away challenge, right, OFA challenge, which I should have joined like few years ago. Like I would have grown so much, right? Prior to that, I'm actually having two businesses. One is actually e-commerce business where I'm doing trading for accessories like earrings, this kind of earrings, and necklace and everything, right? That's type 1. And then another business I'm having is IT business. So our company, we developed like a mobile app, like a really mobile app, okay, that helps lawyers and legal related parties to calculate some property related transaction calculation. It's so technical. It's so technical, and it's so niche, okay? Only lawyers and property people will know what we are talking about. So I'm not going to dive in very further. So I was doing these two businesses, and then I always want to explore my online marketing to another level. That's where I jump into this OFA challenge. If let's say you guys don't know about this OFA challenge just yet, this is really a 30 days challenge, which I definitely recommend to someone who is new or someone you're experienced or you think you're experienced. Actually, you're not experienced, okay? That could happen, okay? So this is to help you to build a business, okay? There are so many different concept, funnels, website, and everything, which I think you should really look into, but that's not the main point. So right now I'm having too many plates, too many things on my plate. At the same time, I want to push myself to continue learning. At the same time, I need to take care of two of my business, and at the same time, I need to really grow this coaching and affiliate business at the very same time. I combine both together, right? I realized I've been having issue of how to structure my time management. Everybody have 24 hours, but how you structure it so that you can do even more things, right? Or you focus on high value tasks. We all know that, okay? So that's why last week I spent some time, take some course about time management or how to actually supercharge my productivity. That was my problem, which right now I'm learning to solve. So one of the very key point which I've been seeing all over again is to having the time block, okay? Time block is so important that they give me a very, very interesting story. So remember when we are young, like when we are in primary or secondary school, we have a pre-designed schedule. Means that our school will give us a timetable, say, hey, you know what? From 9 to 10 a.m., you're just going to learn English, okay? From 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., you're just going to learn mathematics, okay? When you're in the mathematics class, you're going to just only focus on mathematics. That's how we are able to learn so many things, do so many homeworks, having so many different exams at the very same time while maintaining a core curriculum activities. I was like, yeah, they are right. So what were we doing when we were young? We have a timetable that we are forced to follow, but then when we grow up, we kind of have the flexibility to design our timetable ourselves, which some of us, we can design it very perfectly. Some of us, maybe we're just not so disciplined or not so talented. That's where the problem is. That's why the only way to make sure that you can stay productive is to time block your time. So you have to know that what will be your goal that you want to achieve. Like let's say it can be, maybe 1 year is too long for you. Maybe it can be this month, okay? After you set the month goal, you will set the weekly goal. In order to achieve a weekly goal, you must time block your day, okay, for half day of your time in order to perform a certain task in order to reach your goal. So that's what I learned. So that is one of my constant learning point because I've been having problem juggling too many stuff. I seriously do not know how working moms can juggle that. This is like a mystery to me. Yeah, so maybe there are working moms out there that can teach me, okay? So the next question I also get asked a lot is, okay, some of my friends, they saw my interviews that I did last week. I think I did one interview last week with one of my friends, right? They asked me how to carry an interview successfully. I was like, okay, I was just being myself in the interview, but I think RJ is the best person to ask because RJ has been like interviewing so many 2 Comma Clubs Sifu, I would say. All the while, you guys can check RJ interview videos, but for myself, right, I want to maintain I pick my interviewee, okay? So the interviewee that I pick usually is someone that we are already friends. We are kind of like know each other for some time, where I think their values, whatever they share, will give like really, really awesome values for the people who know me, for my community. That's how I invite them. But one of the key things that we want to conduct a really successful interviews is that we need to make the interviewee to feel comfortable in sharing more tips with us. Okay, the only way to make them feel comfortable in sharing tips is by taking vested interest in their life. It's just like you need to do some research before you jump on an interview with that person, right? You need to know, perhaps they are launching something secretly. They haven't been telling other people, but all you need to do is just to do some research, you know, Facebook, stalk their IG, and then ask them one question. that they know. You must have stalked them, then only you know, okay? Like, for example, I would probably stalk one of my interviewee Instagram photo, like, oh, he has been flying, he just went to trip last week, or he was just in a competition, maybe playing golf tournament. I was like, oh my god, how's your golf tournament? We greet them, okay? We greet them with something that they did not share with us explicitly, but then we have to dig the information in order to share that. When we actually ask this kind of question, hi Joe. Yeah, nice speaking to you just now, Joe. Thanks for introducing that to me, okay? So when we are actually purposely mentioning something that the person, the interviewee know that we need to dig, we need to do research, only they know, right? They feel like, oh my god, they have this impression, oh my god, June does her homework, okay? So they feel nice during the interview, right? When they feel nice during the interview, they tend to open up more. When they tend to open up more, whatever question you ask, right, they tend to tell you more, okay? And also, another second thing is that I try to also remind myself, whenever we are in the interviewing process, we as an interviewer, we are the listener. Okay, so we are the listener. The topic should be revolving around the interviewee, and also we need to think from our interviewee point of view, what our interviewee can take away after the interview session today. Okay, most likely, most of the interviewee, they want our audience to also check it out their contents. So that's why we always want to give them the chance to pitch about it. But then also sometimes during the interview process, I was trying to slot in something that linked to the interview as well. Like the previous interviewee that I had, right? He's actually having a summit. So we were just, during the interview process, we'll talk about, oh, yeah, how do you come up with this idea? It's not very salesy, but then at the same time, it's a little bit pitch, but a little bit engaging, a little bit chatty at the very same time. So this is one of the way that I conduct my interviews. And usually I was just trying to be myself, to be comfortable. For interviews, I usually do pre-recorded because I have faced so much of issues when I'm doing the live interview. It's either the IT not working, the microphone not working, the internet not working, and it's really, really frustrating. So how I do that is that I pre-recorded using Zoom. Like Zoom is really easy to do pre-recorded interviews, and then I load it to my OneStream, which you guys know that was pre-recorded. Hi everyone, I'm real today. Okay, next question. Feel free to ask me any question. How to start affiliate marketing as beginner? Okay, good question. That was, let me ask myself 6 months, I think 5 to 6 months ago. That was when, during my lockdown, right? So, Malaysia have the lockdown. I remember the date. It's 18th of March, okay? So that's why I was like, oh, it's too free, stuck at home. I must have some income, okay? Otherwise, how to pay the bills? So that's where I'm thinking like, okay, affiliate marketing seems like a good area. I have been trying that time. I did not find a strategy. So I was like trying to model some other people that I've been seeing online. They're excelling in affiliate marketing. So I was trying to model after them. I realized one thing, right? A lot of my friends, they close the sale during a closing call. Okay? So this is what I did. I look for one of the friends who will actually conduct the closing call. To actually, I hop on a call with him. I was like, asked him a few questions to know what kind of questions. I was kind of like funnel hacking him, like funnel calling hacking him. Okay, so after that, I realized sometimes to kickstart the affiliate marketing, you just need to firstly have the mindset. If let's say you're super new, you haven't closed any affiliate sales at all, you need a mindset first. Okay, how to do the mindset is, yeah, I'll answer your question later on about my English grammar. Okay, how to get the mindset right about affiliate marketing is to believing this can work. Because from zero sale to first sale, although it can be $1, it can be $10, it can be $100, but it's the mindset, mind-blowing changes that is so important, right? So that's why my first sale, very funny, it's come from a friend. It's come from a friend because I really love this book called Expert Secret. When I promote this book, I got about 0.7 $0.75. Okay, it's 75 cents anyway. Okay, so that was my first sale. Even though it's like, seriously, it's only few ringgit in Malaysia. I can't even buy a drink. But I was like, oh my god, this thing works. I was like jumping to my mom. Oh my god, mom, this works. Yeah, that's it. Firstly, if let's say you want to excel in affiliate marketing, you need to get your first sale. I do not care how much, just the first sale, okay? The easiest way to start with is actually the expert secret to get the first sale because it's free plus shipping, okay? The book is free, expert secret book is free. If let's say you guys haven't been an affiliate, very easy, you just go to the click fund, I think what's your dreamcar.com to apply for it. If let's say you don't know, it's alright, you can text me later, I'll just give you the link, okay? So that's why mindset has to be right, and then after that you can learn from different sifu later on, get a right mentor to help you. So if let's say you really want to excel in affiliate marketing, you do not know how to do it, you can actually hop on a free strategy call with me. I'm going to put the link down below later on. Okay, the next question I'm gotten just now. My English grammar is impeccable. Oh my god, sometimes I do make a lot of grammar mistakes, okay? How did I get so good at English? I have been speaking Mandarin my whole entire life from baby until 20 years old. I've never spoken any English at all. I'm now 32 by the way, if let's say you're curious, right? So, but then when I was like 20, I was in university, I was like, no, English is the future. I should be very good at it. That's where I make a pact with my university student. I mean, not university student. I make a pact with my university classmates saying that, hey, you know what? We are going to speak English in the future, so why not we practice English? Both of us, we are actually Chinese educated. We speak Mandarin, but then we kind of like force each other to speak English. And then ever since then, that builds my confidence a lot. I've been practicing every single day. And then secondly, at first when I was trying to speak English, I usually speak very slow because I was doing translation in my mind, translate from Mandarin to English. But then after that, I find that there is a very, very easy method in order to learn a language faster is that you need to start your translations from your brain. Okay, if let's say you speak to yourself in English in your brain, right, then you can practice even more. You can practice even faster. So that's one of the tips. The second tip is that I love public speaking. Although I'm not English speaker, so what I did is that every day, I think not every day, maybe 1 week, few times, I try to give myself a challenge, say, hey, you know what, let's grab a topic, like this topic, oh, talk about my week. Okay, I was like, doing like impromptu, I said, okay, this week of me, how's my week? I was just talking to myself, doing public speaking in front of mirror of myself, and I just talk about the topic all the way. So that helps me a lot as well. So don't worry if let's say you're just starting out to really practice your English. This happens to everybody. We just need to get started. We just need to start the first step. We just need to take the first step, okay? So we can't forget the feeling then we get the first step. Yes, Moses, I totally agree with you. And then I know that you have been rocking. So that's why, you know what? If let's say you guys are watching this, you are brand new to this world, you will be a very different person 3 or 4 months down the road. You just need to believe in this concept. Giving values, build relationship, never pitch, okay? Giving values, build relationship, and never pitch. Publishing daily, sales will come and find you. Because can you imagine that you have been giving values every single day and then people don't buy from, you have been giving value every single day. There will be people who are just as new. They will reach out to you directly and then they want to buy from you directly, okay? There to put yourself out there and speak the language is the faster way to learn. Yes, I totally agree, right? So that's the only way to learn. Okay, we take one last question. Oh my god, it's 9 p.m. at my place. One last question. Do I exercise? I'm trying to stay consistent. Seriously, I haven't been really disciplined. I was very, very active Zumba person last time, but I'm not so active right now, which I already set my new September goal is that every day I must exercise for 5 minutes, you know, do some, what do they call it? Do some crunch or whatever, something. That's my goal. Every day 5 minutes because I do not, my mom said that I do not need to be thinner, I just need to be fitter, okay? That's my goal. I've been doing that for almost a week. I haven't break it, so far so good. So I'm trying to stay disciplined. So if let's say you guys are a fitness coach out there, maybe I need your helps, okay? So I think that's all. I'm putting a Facebook Live really authentic here today to speak to you guys and everything. So tomorrow, actually today, before I click this live, I don't feel like doing the live at all. So I have the day, you guys have it, I totally understand it, but I dare you and I challenge you. If let's say you have been thinking about whether to go live or not, it's very simple. Just press the live button. It's very simple. Press it, okay? The first live 3 minutes. The first live 3 minutes. If let's say it's awkward anyway. Nobody cares, okay? So that's all with my sharing today. And thanks, Joe. It's 21 days. I'm actually downloaded a mobile app called Habit in order to keep track of my habit. And then that's very nice to connect with you guys. And thanks, Joe, for your call today. I really enjoyed it. I really learned so much. And I will actually check more details and I'll get back to you, okay? So that's all, guys. Bye.